guys can see us?
Yeah.
Oof. Thank you so much. Thank you. This means the world to me. Many of you know I've been an activist for a long time. It's almost 30 years I've been an activist. You know, it is about time. It is about time we tell our stories with pride and dignity and integrity without being apologetic. You know, it is about time. We do everything with so much pride. And we are not the ones who are in fault. We are not the ones who is wrong. So why should we be apologetic? Do you understand? Yes. This has been a very long journey for me personally. And I have been in this utter desperation to see dynamic Tibetans in our community that our little kids can look up to and you know, idolize, be role models, relatable role models, like movie stars, filmmakers, athletes, so that our kids, all the parents can tell your kids, you know, you want to be like Shah Rukh Khan, we have Shah Rukh Khan. Imagine if he was Tibetan, and you could tell your kids, you want to tell your kid you want somebody like Ronaldo, we have. But unfortunately, we don't till now. And this has been my many, many years of effort to create a Tibetan, you know, film culture and tell our stories and then give to you guys and the world the first Tibetan movie stars. Sorry, I'm obviously super emotional, so I don't know what I'm saying. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is a labor of love. This is my big brother. You know, we wanted to make this film for 30 years. I wanted to make this film for about 13 years. I started doing my research about 13 years ago. And we were introduced by Bujun Kata, and because he knew that we both were trying to make, and I was starting my work. And then we met, and just like that, you know, we grew up in the same kind of schools back home, in Darjeeling, Kalimpong. We had a lot in common, and he's an amazing, amazing human being. Those of you who don't know Dorjiwangti Dewa-san, he's not just the producer of this film, he's one of the most successful Tibetan architects. Yes, our kids who are studying architecture, you need to know. This guy right here, he's making 5-star hotels in places that nobody ever built hotels. Arunachal Pradesh, the first 5-star hotel. He just built. I'm so proud, you know? So what I'm trying to say, especially to your parents, all you parents, please encourage your kids to not clip the wings of your children. Please allow them to dream. Nobody allowed me to dream. I was just very tenacious, and I didn't give a fuck. So I kept dreaming. But please, allow them to dream, you know? And all you young folks here, please dream. We need more dreamers. And please protect your dreams. Because I promise you, if you protect your dreams, your dream will guide you. I'm a living example. Now I'm working in Hollywood and Bollywood both. Baby steps. So please, we need more dreamers. And all your parents, please, uplift your children, empower them, tell them everything is possible. All you kids, you can become anything you want. You can become anybody you want. And never let anybody tell you you cannot. And if all you young folks, especially boys, a lot of young boys in the Tibetan community, if nobody understands you, nobody's getting you, nobody, you know, helps you, nobody supports you, you call me, you contact me. I will make time for you. I will talk to each and every one of you. Because I never had that. Okay? So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to let my co-producer, Goju Wangdi talk about the film. Unfortunately, he is not in the film because he was not born. The baby that you saw is his older sister, and then the other. So he wasn't born. His father started writing that book. His father passed away, and then he continued and he finished that book. But in the larger picture, this is not Goju Wangdi Dewatsam's story. This is not Champagne's story. This is not Andu Junda's story. This is our story. Each and every one of us are here because of all those incidents. We are directly or indirectly connected. So this is each and everyone's responsibility. Right now, India and Pakistan, there's a lot of wars happening, problem. There's a special force in India called Special Frontier Force, SFF. The genesis of SFF is 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges. SFF Chaga. So we have to understand all these things. Okay. So I'm going to let Bujula speak a few words, and then please ask any questions you want. No censoring, no filter. You ask anything you want.
Once again, thank you so much for coming this morning here. It's already afternoon. It's a labor of love, actually. Ever since, my dad used to tell me the story. I thought first initially to write this book. Took a long time. After my graduation, I wrote this book in the year 1998. And after that, I thought it would make a great film. So ever since 98, I've been trying to make this film. It's been a hard work because I've approached many people, many production houses, but nobody really came forward until I had an interview with Puchun Kata, and he tells me that Champagne is also making a film, trying to make a film. So we met up, and then everything clicked, and he kind of told me that we can do it, and we should do it ourselves. And that's how this film has come about. And I'm very grateful to him for making this possible. And thank you all so much. And if you have any questions, we're all here. Thank you once again. Thank you.
아주 베베시가 디 지zo 자기야 불라다 아니 탑상 불라다 갸때 내가 아주 가만 그 탐들이 계속 먹으셔야 돼. 셰 보디다 셰 고살라 셰로체. 됐더라. 봐. 지야 연애를 가려나. Okay? Okay, now before you guys I'm going to do a formal introduction. My General Tan. A little bit of background. The reason why I became a filmmaker is because of the great Martin Scorsese. Tibetans usually know Martin Scorsese because of Kundun, but I became his follower, his fan since I was a little kid. Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, so many movies, right, he made. And Scorsese made Kundun almost 30 years ago. And in Kundun, Robert played Chairman Mao. Religion is poison. And then Robert has played in School of Rock. How many people have seen School of Rock? He's also in School of Rock. How many people have seen Red Corner with Richard Gere? He's there. So he's a full-time actor. And I am grateful to Robert that he had faith in me because I am a nobody in terms of filmmaker. But I told him when we met, I told him, just have faith in me, and I will make sure I will hold your hand from the beginning to the end. And thank you. This handsome hunk kid right here. A lot of people know him today as a model. He's a working model. All you young Tibetan kids, if you've never seen a Tibetan model in billboards and magazines, here is one. Okay, his name is Rinzin Purbatang. His father is my big brother also, Benjala. A lot of people know. That's his father. He was also born in Darjeeling. Yes, he plays Ratanawang. This kid here. So their grandfathers were all Chushigangru also, by the way. It was a coincidence. I didn't pick him because of that. Okay? This guy, Tutten, he was the last one I casted, during the movie. Because there was somebody else in mind. And then it clashed with another film. I don't want to get into that. But I had about a month and a half before I start shooting. And I don't have one of my lead actors. Because, somebody just last minute kind of decided not to do it. So I picked him because I met him once before, and all these guys, they were following me on social media. So I messaged him. He lives in Boston. He's got a very good job. He went to St. Augustine School in Kalimpong too. And his father was also Chushi Kangrup. Okay? Amazing athlete. I messaged him on Facebook, I remember. And I told him, hey, give me a call. I need to talk to you. He was vacationing with his wife, where? Punta Cana. Right? I am yet to take a vacation. It's been 4 or 5 years, I've had no break. This guy was in Punta Cana, but he did call me back. He did call me back, and I told him, I need you in my film. It threw him off because, and also, we didn't have time. It was just about a month and a little bit. And I told him, I need you in the film. He's never acted before. And I need you to lose 20 pounds. In 1 month. Guess what? He did it. So, 먼저 벽에 주소 몰라. 고팅해지 요러봐. 남기 파마 이나리, 랍잘레 개개 이나리, 속바 이나리, 슝 이나리. 고팅해지. A leader, a true leader is not somebody who creates followers. A true leader is somebody who creates more leaders. These guys all had it in them. I just guided them, mentored them, but they did an amazing job. So please give all my actors a big round of applause. And all the other actors that are not present, there's so many of them, all of them. It takes an army to make a film. We were 300 people on set, and there was about 200 people in post-production. VFX, orchestra, when I watched Last of the Mohicans and Gladiator like 20-some years ago, I always used to think as a young boy, I want to make music like that with orchestra, like Philharmonic, 80-piece chamber. And everybody used to think, but guess what? In 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges, I composed the music in my apartment in Siliguri. I went to Prague, and I recorded with the Prague Symphony Orchestra. Yeah. This white guy right here. My brother, we were born in the same year, with the year of the tiger, 1974. We became friends during the pandemic, lockdown, through Instagram. And this is what I always say. I'm going to speak in Tibetan. Undi bitse peje madamne sosu lega sosu nuba sosu jundagawa pele matatne lega chebori. Wa kwananyamdo didarache. I talked to him, we clicked, and then we did a lot of live videos together. And then I told him, and at that point I had only made one, that Bollywood regional film called Broken Wings, and then I'd made some short films, documentary. But he trusted me. There was something he felt, and he said, yeah. And I said, there's the story. And then he said, send me the script. So I sent him the script right away. And he read it, and the rest is history. Right? Yeah. And, even though on set, I'm his boss, but this guy came with so much of love and experience. I was the first Tibetan he ever met. I am the portal to the Tibetan world and the Tibetan Buddhism for him. But today, he is more Tibetan than many Tibetans. Listen to the way, pay attention, listen to the way he says Tashidele. Tashidele. No, you do that. Yes. So Brandon Cox, like I said, he's an AFI grad. Those of you who don't know, American Film Institute, one of the greatest, biggest. He went to AFI. His friends are the ones who shot Joker, you know, the film. All his friends, everybody, he knows all of them. He shot all the big movie stars. I am nobody, but I'm grateful to you, bro, that you trusted me and you have faith in me. And you know what? I can proudly say that as the captain of the ship, I didn't let anybody down. I didn't let you down. And now, he is working with me in my next film. We've already started pre-production. All you young kids, Tibetan kids, I have a wonderful, great news for you. I'm about to make the first Tibetan Himalayan vampire movie. and Brandon is going to shoot it. The film will be called Marpo, when the robe meets the blood. Send the tatu. So that's my next film. And then, so please give Brandon a huge Tibetan round of applause. You know why he deserves the standing ovation? Because he didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do this film. Shenpen is nobody in the film world. But he trusted me, which means he's trusted Tibetans. He trusted the Tibetan story. So thank you. Thank you. And you've been such an amazing audience. So I want to say something very quickly. Please sit down. I have to start the next show too. This is the first time in the Tibetan exile history where a Tibetan artist was able to create a lineup outside. First time. It is about time. So we should. So please, I have about 5-10 minutes. Anybody want to ask, please ask questions to my actors. Yes, sir.